All right, welcome in everybody. Grand Rising, Miss Allison. How is everybody doing? So I'm just making sure if you happen to be on the website watching this, if you have any issues, just make sure you're signed in. I had one email already. If you had any, hang on a minute. I'm going to have to send somebody a link. If you have any issues, I'll send you the link directly and you can. This is the first time that I'm combining YouTube and the website. As I was saying, if this happens, I'll just switch to the phone. Give me 1 second, guys. Working out the kinks. Carla and Allison, welcome. Okay, so if you're watching on the website and you're having an issue, let me know so that I can get you guys in here. Hi, Carla. How are you doing, my love? Everything well? Hi, Cheryl. Okay. Everybody. Okay, you guys can hear me and see me. My computer just shut down, so that's. Give me 1 second. I want to make sure that other people that can't get in that are members have this link. And because we're. Let me see it. Why does it say that? Bear with me, guys. I just want to make sure everybody, there's going to be a form to this, some structure to this, but I would just want to make sure everybody is in. Oh, no. Okay, hold on, my loves. Hold on. Bear with me. Working out the kinks here. Okay, now let's see. Don't do that. Welcome in. Nope, don't do that. I need to go here. Okay. Hang on, I'm trying to take care of you guys that can't. Well, you're not in here yet, so you can't even hear me saying this to you. Woo! Give me a minute. All right. Yes, that's what I want there. Okay, that's taken care of. All right, I think. Okay. All right. All right. We're going to work through the kinks. This is the first time I'm able to bring YouTube and the website together. The first time is always the hardest. Absolutely. So if you are watching on the website, hang on. If you're watching on the website, you can email me and I'll send you a link where you can actually, because I don't have a chat box on the website for that. So so if just email me and I'll shoot you a link real quick. Okay. And these links are they are for the members only, so please don't share them. All right. How is everybody doing? What's I've got 12 of you in here. Perfect. I know I had a few emails from a few people saying that they were going to be at work and such. So all right. So thank you so much, guys, for being here and being a part of this community and being a member. If the computer shuts down again, hey, Ashley, you got in. Okay, good deal. If you, what was I saying? I lost my train of thought when Ashley, you got my attention there. I want to thank you guys for being members and for choosing to connect with me on this side of things and for creating a community amongst each other. I just want you guys make sure that you're settled in. This is going to be a lot of feedback from you guys, but also I want to give you guys personal guidance to those of you that may need it. And then we might move into maybe an intuitive exercise, and then I want to talk to you guys about collapse codes and how you'll be grandfathered in. Hi, Sadie. Welcome in, guys. Okay, first off, I know many of you have been with me since the beginning, but I'm curious how many of you in here might be new. I'm just going to check on the emails while I wait for your... Okay. Good deal. I see you're in. Let me just check these emails. Okay. We got a few more that's going to be joining us, so... We'll get this more streamlined. So thanks for bearing with me as we get through this here. So give me 1 minute, guys. A few people needing links here. Okay, that's taken care of. Got you. Good deal. Siobhan, if you're watching, I have a blank email from you, so I'm not sure what you need. I think what I'll do is I'll just send these these links to you guys privately. That may be a better option than to actually have it, because you can't, as of right now, I don't have a way for you guys to communicate on the website as far as, hey, Richard, I see you made it in. Good deal. Just keep an eye on this this email here. But if you're watching and you're having a problem accessing, communicating, or anything like that, I'll send you a private link. Okay. All right. So how many of you have been here, I guess, since the beginning? Or I guess I should ask, most of you I know that have been here for a while. Richard, Ashley, Allison, of course, Carla. But how many of you are new? Are there any newer ones? Hi, Lika. Welcome in, babe. Okay. Well, I just wanted to acknowledge the new and the longtime members. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Um, this is about today. This is going to be about connection. This is going to be about reflection. This is going to be about co-creation. Nicole says, I found your space earlier this year, May timeframe. Oh, wow. Well, thank you, Nicole, for being here. I appreciate that. 3 years this month. Wow, nice. That's awesome. Thank you so much, Lika. That's beautiful. Okay. Good deal. Let me just check emails again here real quick. I wanted to tell you guys a little bit about collapse codes as well. I'm not going to go super in depth about it, but I want to give you an idea about what that's going to be and you guys being ushered into this. Ashley says 2 to 3 years or something now. Good deal. I've been thinking about you, Ashley, per our last, by the way, I got your question, but I've been thinking about you per our last email conversation. So I did want to pull like just a little bit of a message. I'll wait to do that. Is anybody really going through something right now where you're needing some guidance here? Because we can tap into that energy first, and then I want to talk to you guys about. We can kind of deal with this right now, but oh no, there goes my camera again, guys. Hang on. Ugh. Hold on, guys. I'll be back. Okay. Oh, I don't know why it does this. I'm trying to figure it out. So I wanted to find out from you guys what kind of content and guidance are you guys finding like that's resonated or that's been most useful for you up to this point within the membership? I'll wait a little bit for some feedback. Let me check the okay. Somebody needs another link. See, this is good, working out all the kinks, figuring out how to make this happen here. I know most of you guys get all of the content, so that's why I'm valuing your feedback the most because you guys see it all. Um, okay, so while I wait for that, I guess there's a little bit of a delay, or you guys just don't have anything to say. um, so something else I want to ask you guys about is something that you want to see more of. I know we talked about this briefly on a live that I did for everybody. I know that something that I do want to do is work with you guys on telepathy and building your intuition. So we might do something like that today with the intuition, just for fun to play with, have a little playtime with each other, not to be weird. So I just kind of wanted to create this space for open discussion around that. Can see in here but couldn't post. Yeah, I like all the content you're putting out there currently. Okay, good deal. Okay, Siobhan, I got you. Give me a minute. Okay, there you go. It's probably going to drop you into Scorpio and Company. If I send you a link, let me see, Takia. My tick tick. Lena, you've been here for 2 years. Okay, beautiful. Thank you. Okay. You like the daily energy checks. Actually, I have a one that needs to be posted today. I didn't get around to it yet. It's done. It's a pretty potent one too. So I'll get that up for you guys when we get off here. How many people were in the chat? The link that I sent you is through Scorpio and Company. So I just picked one of the links of whatever channel I was on at the time. So I see 14 people total in here. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's not what I wanted. I've had a few bad haircuts in my lifetime. So, but thanks. I appreciate that. Woo. Yeah, it's so you like the weekly horoscopes, you read them? Okay. You guys will start seeing more channeled messages. I've been guided to do more channeled messages. I may not even be using cards. It could just be channeling the message that needs to come through. The cards is because people like to see they like to see a visual, you know. Okay, so you like the weekly horoscope. Is there anything else that you guys want to see as far as written? Because I love writing. That's my jam. Why are you staring at me like that? What's the question, baby? No, that's for if you want to scheme something with it. You press the power button, and then you press white rice. Okay. You like the channeled messages. Okay. You enjoy all the content, Sadie, including blog posts. Of course, not all the readings are for me, but learn something from all of them. Yeah. Okay. You had to make the coffees. Amen, sister. I'm right there with you. Channeled messages, Nicole. Okay. You're interested in the remote viewing? Yes. Okay. So I'm going to teach you guys how to remote view. That's something that we're going to do. You go about your day listening. Oh, Cheryl, that's so sweet. You're all about the intuition exercises. I feel like I want to connect to mine more. I'm not sure how. Okay. All right. I want to teach you how to telepathically communicate. It was funny because my mom and I were talking last night. I said, Mom, I swear if somebody like kidnapped you, that you telepathically communicate with me to tell me where you are. She's like, I totally would. We just have it like that. Aubrey and I are very connected like that as well. Carla, you love the blogs. Okay, good deal. Let me just check the links again here real quick, or see if anybody else needs a link. Okay, good. Looks like we're caught up with that. Good deal. Okay. So intuitive, I've got the intuitive exercise. I'm something that we've talked about, and the remote viewing. Have any of you, I know, I wish Brian was in here because he could probably give us some feedback. We'll be doing more lives with Brian. As far as like the earth changes and things like that. He's just so good with just speaking. So I let him just speak, and then I do the back end stuff for him because it gives y'all visuals. Anyway, I find that topic so fascinating. But have any of you seen the remote viewing around the 3-eye atlas situation? What do you guys think about 3-eye atlas? What are your thoughts on it? What do you think it is? Richard, what do you think it is? You loved your blog post about twin flames and the one about what kind of healer you may be. I'm new to my spiritual journey, and information like this has been invaluable. Okay. More exercises on inner child shadow work. Okay. So that's a lot of what collapse codes is going to be. So I'll be working with you guys on healing your inner child wounds. I'll talk to you a little bit about collapse codes and what that's going to look like. And you guys are all going to be grandfathered into this. I'll talk a little bit about that too. Okay. Um, are you guys feeling? I guess you'll know more when I actually. You guys are going to get like early access to some of the collapse code stuff before it's actually like launched. So, life purpose, life path, and purpose would be nice. Are you guys interested in me helping you to decipher what may be going on in your birth chart? Um, or looking at your birth chart and kind of that was a download that I got that I something that I needed to do as well. So, and we can do like lives like this where I'm looking at them individually with you guys. And we'll be working one on one like this. Okay. You've got let me just see. You've got another let me just check here. Tracy said yes, please. Okay, good deal. Birth chart information would be great. Okay, awesome. Awesome. Okay, give me 1 second. I want to see something here real quick. We have I've scheduled the lives for the rest of the year. Okay. Um the lives for the rest of the year are November. Let me look at my calendar here. And it's the same time. It's going to be on a Saturday. I think it's like the second Saturday. In November, it's on the 15th, okay, at 10 a.m., November 15th, and December 13th, 10 a.m. Okay. So 10 a.m. Eastern. Does that work for everybody? The time it may adjust sometimes. We may do it a day earlier. We may do it a day later, but it just depends on kind of like what's going on at that time. But I have them already scheduled. Dream interpretation, of course. Yeah. That's something that I've done for a long time, but okay, let me look at something real quick. Seven a.m. where you are, but you'd get up early for it. Okay. Repeat dates: November 15th, December 13th. You said, I don't know, 3i Atlas might be a probe, definitely different. I wonder if it's a distraction. I wonder too. If aliens show up, I'm at the point where I'm thinking, it's Tuesday. Amen, brother. I feel you. Okay, so you said the time works on that. Good deal. So check out, if you get a chance, look at the remote viewing information from 3i Atlas. I have had the times that I've done remote viewing, I haven't told the people that I've been doing it, but it was implied that I don't do it don't just peek in on somebody. I did that one time and they knew that I was there, and they weren't mad. They were actually appreciative because the person had just had surgery. And I had been there earlier that day and I checked on them remotely and they knew. I didn't say anything. This person knew it. It was my twin. So if aliens show up, grabbing my purse and saying, take me, right? Calgon, take me away. I'll tell you that in this remote viewing that I saw, they were seeing Draco, a fleet of Draco. And if you watch BP Earthwatch, he's been kind of keeping tabs on this too, and he says it's like a mass of things. I don't trust any of the pictures that are coming out just yet because of the AI thing. But we don't want to be messing around with the Draco. Yeah. Okay. So I just want you guys to know that I really, really value your voice here. Okay. You guys are helping me co-create what the collective needs. So don't think that your thoughts, your insights, and your needs like don't matter because I'm taking everything into consideration and trying to formulate things that are going to be useful to you. I have workshops planned. I have workshops planned for healing the inner child wounds. Um, and again, you guys will get a lot of early access to this, okay? All right. Is anybody in need right now of guidance for anything? I'm going to open the space up for that right now. And then we'll talk a little bit about, we'll do an intuitive exercise. And then I'll talk a little bit about collapse codes and you like the intuitive exercises? Beautiful. Okay. We'll start small and we'll work up to it. Okay. All right. Lika, you said yes, please. Okay, my love. Hit me with it. What's going on? What you got? Let me check the emails while you're typing. My job ends on Halloween. Wow. How do you feel about that? I could use some guidance on a situation with my eldest child. Okay, send me whatever. I'll star it here so that I can see it. I've had so many changes this year. My head is spinning. Okay. They're not going to be long readings, but I'll give you guys guidance that you need. Okay. So I need you to type me what it is. Give me a little information. I don't want to go in blind because I don't want to be trying to scoop out what the information I need to do the reading. So just give me a little bit of information there and let me, give me 1 second here while you guys are sending me that. Okay. Beautiful. Oh, uh-oh. I think somebody just emailed. No, that wasn't an email. Okay. All right. Could use some guidance on low carb diet I've been on for almost 2 months, having good results, but still dizzy. Did the dizziness start just from my medical background? Okay, this is where I'm pulling this from. Did the dizziness start when you started the low carb or before? Okay, it's interesting timing, been flip-flopping on how I feel, but mostly it's good. I feel it's me up from years of being anchored, if that makes sense. Yes, absolutely. Collapse codes is that's also, I think a lot of people are going through that right now with that Virgo. Like we're redirecting our focus more to like our needs and our health, those things being valuable. Okay, Lika. Let me tackle Lika here. You see Teak? Yeah, he's poor dog, had it rough. Okay, so you're a single mother of 4 working for Crisis and going to school for a bachelor's in social work. I have absolutely no support. I have been there. Am I on the right path and am I meant to be doing this alone? Doing what alone exactly? Doing life alone right now? Is that what you mean? What do you mean? I'm feeling for a deck, so just give me a minute. It seems too dense. Hang on a minute. The deck I want to use is in my car. Okay. Lika, when you say alone, do you mean without a partner? Takio. Is that what you mean? Are we good? Am I okay? I have to go for a few minutes. So sorry. It's okay, Sadie. We'll be here for a little bit. You lean on your two teenagers to help with the 7 and the 2-year-old. It makes me feel guilty. Yeah. Yes, with no adult help. I feel you, girl. Hold on a minute. It was just me and the twins for a long time. One of the things that I think I like looking back, I mean, now, the thing that I don't want to say regret because it was the circumstance. I had nobody where we were, but I didn't get one-on-one time with them. It was always just all of us, but I also think that that's made them very close, which I'm grateful for as well. You know, I don't see them like ever being at odds with one another. I'm not that they don't have their little arguments, mainly because of Ronan's grumpiness at times. He's a Taurus rising. Okay, show me for Lika, please. Well, the King of Pentacles is showing up here. Same for me with my boys, Casey. Yeah, that's like the one thing that like when I think about like it makes me sad because I can have the one-on-one time now, but to have that interaction, you know, when they were smaller, just it wasn't until they were able to like take care of themselves a little bit, which they had to do early, unfortunately. Okay, so you have the 10 of Pentacles. We're very close to each other. Yeah. My boy's a Taurus rising too. Oh, bless you. Is he grumpy at times? That might be some of Ronan's other placements, but so the 10 of Pentacles. So no, babe, I don't feel like you're meant to be doing this alone. I think that you have. Can you tell me about this? No, the Empress. You have the Knight of Wands. Okay, give me a second. Tell me, okay. Is this BA thing? I'm not trying to like change your mind. I just want to see. Yes. Okay. So the Page of Pentacles, as far as the schooling is concerned, you are on track for that. Okay. I feel like that's preparation for something down the road though. Can you tell me what that is? I'm sorry with the lighting. You have the Hierophant. This is preparation for something down the road. It feels like you may become a teacher or a guide with this knowledge here. Okay. I see somebody. Can you give me an idea? Death card. This may show up in Scorpio season. Okay. You have death, or it could be a Scorpio. You have a partner. It's just not quite here yet. I feel like there's a lot of doing here. You're having to be both the masculine and the feminine in the equation. You do have a partner. It may be as soon as Scorpio season that this shows up. Take it slow, though, I want to say. I feel like this person would anyway. Take it extremely slow. Don't hold any expectation of what it should become, okay? Or expectation on this person that you'll end up long term. Just be open to who wants to show up and who wants to be involved, okay? So persevere for a little while, Lika, okay? All right, so let me go back to, all right, Nicole. I haven't had any contact with someone in 11 months, and recently this person's name is showing up around me multiple times a day. Don't you just love it? I'm not sure what this means and would like guidance. Okay, why is Nicole seeing this guidance? Damn it to hail. Hold on, I'll be back. I don't know why it keeps doing this. Sit tight, guys. Be right back. All right. That's the wrong camera here. Hold on a minute. Y'all need a clear picture. Okay. All right. Why does Nicole keep seeing this name? The Devil's the first card out here. Five of Swords. Okay. You have the Devil, the Five of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. Let me see about this Ace of Swords. I think it's a heads up that there may be an attempt at reconciliation, but I don't know that you should reconcile. The Knight of Pentacles is here, and the Three of Cups clarifying that Ace of Swords. The Page of Swords. I imagine that you haven't, did you say you haven't had contact with this person for quite some time? Let me see. Yeah. Yeah. It seems like there's going to be communication to reconcile. Don't trust this, though, Nicole. The Devil and the Five of Swords, this is coming in to cause some kind of interference in your life. It might be a little bit of a test. I feel like it's Spirit giving you a heads up to like prepare yourself for having to give me a minute. To see the disruption that this person is going to cause if you open up to it. I don't even feel like you should respond to the communication. Can you show me about this Devil and Five of Swords? The King of Wands. They may be coming in for passion, for fun, to see if you still, I'm hearing like partake in something, to see if you still, they can get you to do something is what I'm getting. I'm not sure what that is, Nicole, so give me some feedback on that, okay? I see you, Sadie. Just give me, you can come back, I guess, and check out. I'll do your thing here. Hang on, Ashley. I'll get to you. What do you mean a gremlin sweep? You mean with Sage, Carla? Okay, Nicole, I just think that you need to steer clear of this. I don't think that this person necessarily means well in a way. Yeah, I think you'll regret dealing with this person. Five of Cups. Yeah, they're going to come in trying to get together, Nicole. I feel like what is this Knight of Pentacles with this Page of Swords? The Knight of Cups. Yeah, in fact, I'm sorry about the lighting, guys. You may, how about I pick a lighter deck? it's like this person comes in thinking like everything's normal, like they weren't gone for 11 months. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So be leery of that. I wouldn't partake in that, okay? Ashley, I'm feeling pulled to the light series tarot for you. Let me tap on for Sadie here real quick. I love some guidance on my path forward. We are in a season of change with elderly parents, spouse seeking work, and I am in a new job and new degree program. Okay. Okay, what are next steps here for Sadie? What is the next stepping stone here for Sadie, please? What is the next stepping stone here for Sadie? Okay, the Eight of Wands. I think Sadie had to leave, but the Eight of Swords. Okay, and the Strength card. There's going to be something here that might be difficult to do. That might be with your parents, the parents here, the elderly parents. There might be something here that you need to do, but you're going to second guess it. You're going to question it here. It is saying to move forward with that. Okay, it's going to take a little bit of bravery, or it's going to take some strength to do it. Okay, but it is saying to move forward with that. Can you show me? Yeah, it is about a decision. Two of Wands here. Okay, and the Five. You're going to feel bad about this. I wonder if this is like, maybe like I could never put my mother in a nursing home, but I'm just saying, like, I wonder if it's something like that, Sadie. That you are going to feel bad about this, but can you show me, Spirit, why you're saying it's good to move forward with whatever this is? I'm not saying that's what it is. I'm just saying, like, if I was dealing with my elderly parents, I'd have a hard time, yeah, not being the one taking care of my mom. So, oh, nice, Ashley. Okay, the Seven of Swords, the Two of Cups. I think you're just going to feel guilty about this. I do see the Four of Wands. There could be the preservation of your connection, Sadie, that's involved in this on some level. I feel like it could be once you and your husband kind of get established in it feels temporary actually, because it feels like once you and your husband get established in whatever your new routine is going to be, the new foundation that I feel like the two of you are in the process of building, like when your spouse finds work, that sort of thing. I feel like there's you may bring them in. I don't know if there's a temporary situation that they're going to be in. If that's not the case, it's about them staying where they are until something is established. I don't know why they're wanting to talk about your parents, but um there seems to be a choice that needs to be made that may be difficult though. But I'm seeing to move forward with that, have strength to move forward with that. It's the one that you would feel guilty about, or that you think you would feel guilty about. But it's for the preservation of the connection. It's to bring in harmony, and then it can be revisited is what I'm getting. Okay, so hopefully Sadie, that's helpful. Okay, let me just check the Yes, Carla, absolutely. I know what you mean, the gremlins, yeah. Okay, Ashley, if any possibility, I would love guidance in what the heck I need to be doing to move forward. Been stuck for what seems like forever, and I'm just complacent and struggling with it. What are Ashley's next steps, please, Spirit? Show me Ashley's next steps. Okay, Ashley, so you just had this hawk come in and perch in front of you, right? Well, do you know what kind of hawk it is? Is it a red-tailed hawk? So hawks represent clarity, vision, decisive action, higher perspective, divine guidance, a call to act, to not hesitate. The timing suggests that you're being told to trust the timing and to move forward confidently. You don't know? Shoot me a picture of it. If it has a red tail, like on the bottom, a red tail, white stripes on tail. Okay. Okay, let me see. Show me for Ashley. What are her next steps? If I'm not mistaken, let me just double check that. Broadwing hawk. Okay, I'll have to email. It's fine. It's fine. Um, divine masculine symbolism. What are next steps for Ashley here, please? What are next steps for Ashley? What are the next steps for Ashley? Three of Pentacles. It's okay. I was just curious, like what kind of hawk, but Carla got us. Okay, the Queen of Cups. This is Cancerian energy here. And the Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn. Remind me of your boss's zodiac sign. Also, this is the mother. What is your mother's zodiac sign? I don't recall that either. Ashley. Boots. Come here. You want to say hello? Come over here. Come say hi. Come say hi. What she said. Come say hello, Teeny Boots. Miss Fang. Your boss is a Cancer? Or was that your mother? Show me more here. Hawks are a thing right now, I think. I had one sitting in the middle of the road this week. As I approached and stopped, it flew in the tree and just looked at me. Boss is a Cancer, mom is a Pisces, stepmom is Virgo. I'm sorry. Hang on. The dogs need my hands right now. Okay. Just give me 1 minute, Ashley. You know, your mother is a guide here, okay? I don't feel like this is the Virgo. I feel like this is your mother. You got 2 cards that represent mother here. Okay, Teeny said, stop petting Teak, pet me. You're an invasive species, sir. You're an invasive species. Can I have my hands, please? Okay, all right. Okay. Hang on, guys. Tika's super needy. Okay, let's see. Show me more about why you're showing me this. Okay. I wonder if there's some idea that you have that you need to run by your boss, because I feel like she would support you here. The Queen of Swords. I feel like there's something, maybe it's doing something from home or starting another thing that I feel like you might be in charge of. I feel like if you talk to your boss, that she would be very supportive of. There's something about some idea. What is this? The Four of Wands can talk about like another, like building another foundation. Okay. So this could be something outside of what you do now. It could also be maybe helping you start something like a startup business, maybe. But there's something that I feel like you've thought about. Queen of Swords and the Page of Wands. Yeah, it's a vision. There's Aquarius energy. It's some kind of vision, some kind of long-term vision, some kind of like you've had foresight about this. You've had a thought about this more than once, I think. Your intuition is speaking to you. It could be through like intuitive downloads here. So pay attention, Ashley, to pay attention to what's coming through in dream state, what's coming through in the quiet moments. Okay, because if you don't know what this is, then it's coming through intuitively. Otherwise, you've had thoughts about this. Okay? More than one time, I think. It may have something to do with nurturing, care, compassion, that kind of thing. Okay? Tracy says, I hope that helps, Ashley. You have to give me some feedback on that, okay? I would love guidance on next steps. Hey, Will. I'm on a 2-month hiatus from everything to work on myself. I keep my circle small. Every time I take steps to move forward, I get blockages thrown in my way because there's still something there for you to see. So let's see why do the blockages? Well, I should ask maybe what you need to see, but let me just pull a general message for you, Tracy. Okay, show me general, please. Everybody, in the meantime, find a quiet space because we're going to do an intuitive exercise. The 10 of Swords is here. The 2 of Pentacles. You need to be sure about something. There's something that maybe you're not sure about. King of Pentacles, I don't know if you're married and maybe that's in question. I don't want to put thoughts in your head that aren't there. So if that's not the case, just ignore that, okay? It certainly could, because that Queen of Swords and the King of Swords can be about the law. Okay? So Tracy, you let me know if there's something going on with a spouse, because that may be why. It could be career. It could be a boss. There's something here that I feel like you're debating whether it should remain or not. Hey, Mecca. Just through my own course of action over the last couple of months, we talked about there needs to be changes in regards to filing process in California. It certainly could be that. I'm telling you, there's something that it feels like something you've had more than one thought about. Okay, whatever that is. If that's not the case, there's a fly flying around, then it's something that's coming through. This inspiration is coming through intuitively for you. Okay. All right. So, Tracy, are you in here? Can you give me some feedback on this? Yeah, I feel like there's something in your life here. It's either work or a spouse that is stressing you out, that you're back and forth about. And so basically why there's blockages is that you need to be sure. Single for a long time. Yes, work. I have an opportunity to buy the business. Boss is okay, and not sure it's the right move. Okay. The boss is not sure this is the right move, then this may be about you letting go of it if they're not sure. I'm seeing Temperance here, 9 of Pentacles underneath the deck. You may be being guided to separate from something. That may be what you're worried about. You're basically, you need to know if you feel in limbo about what you want or what the right move may be, you're being stopped until you know what you want. Does that make sense? No, Lena, I haven't replied to you yet. Hold on. You're talking about the health thing, right? The dizziness? Okay, give me a second, Will. I'm not sure if it's the right move. That makes sense. Yeah. So you got to figure out what that right move is. And you taking time off, I feel like is the right thing to do where you can sit, be still and know. So spend a lot of time in nature. If you don't have the answer, get you a piece. I'm telling you this it worked for me. I wasn't sure like where I was stuck, what I needed to focus on. I had no idea, right? So I have a very close connection with lapis lazuli. So grab you a piece of lapis lazuli, use it in your left hand. Go out and sun gaze. Get up before the sun. I know it's excruciating, but get up before before the sun comes up when it's still dark, and where you can have a clear line of sight. Okay. I found a spot that was off the beaten path, and I'd have to get there early and sneak in because I wasn't allowed to be in there until 7. Anyway, that's beside the point. Go watch the sunrise from the very beginning. And there's a whole process that you go through um when you're sun gazing. You'll know what needs to happen. Okay. That truth will come to you, and that lapis lazuli will help you. Okay. So I would suggest that, but I feel like you're being guided to separate from something. Okay. Okay, Lena, I just want confirmation this diet is right. I'm starting to have a couple days not dizzy and can walk. So I think you're coming out on the other side. You're so welcome, Tracy. It's my honor. I hope it was helpful. Whoa, cards flying here. 3 of swords, 2 of swords. Lena, have you had your heart looked at? Mecca, this it did start at 10 a.m. Eastern, yes. Yeah, the hangman is here, Lena. I'm sending somebody a link real quick while I wait for Lena's reply. Oh, wait. Okay. Siobhan, are you in here? Had EKG at ER, electrolytes. So one of your electrolytes were off. That makes sense. Which one, may I ask? Okay, Siobhan, I saw your message. Just give me 1 second, okay? I saw your email come through. You don't know which one. Okay. Um, so the first thing that's coming to me is like potassium. So maybe try it. I'm not a doctor, I have to tell you that, okay? But I am getting a hit on something about potassium. That's why I asked you which electrolyte. What was something going on with your heart that made them, and this is just my medical knowledge, was something going on with your heart that made them do an EKG? Go home and drink them, my love. So like get you some, I don't recommend Gatorade, but you can electrolytes. I'm drinking, oh, that's the one I use. I like them actually. They're not cheap, but yeah, heartburn. You went in for heartburn. I think that this diet may be impacting your heart. Okay. You may need to reconsider it. Okay. Yeah, definitely. Wheel of Fortune came through. You may need to you may need to change your diet here. That may be what's going on. Okay. Try paleo, Lena. Look into paleo and see if that's banana. Carla, the little minions just said banana, banana, na, na, na. Um, did a chest X-ray. Yeah. Okay. For heartburn, warm water with baking soda. If it doesn't go away, then go get checked because for women that can be heart related issues. I'm getting like heart related stuff. So um reconsider your diet. It does say that there's the guidance here with the hangman and the wheel of fortune. You might want to change. Okay, you might want to change up. Try paleo. Try paleo. Okay, Siobhan, give me a second. Let me read Siobhan's message here, and then I'll and oh, you said they did an X-ray for heartburn. Okay, Siobhan, hang on a minute. Okay. Mm, yeah, no kidding. Okay. Okay, Siobhan, you're welcome, Lena. Siobhan, is this something that you want to be interacting with? Let me just ask you that. Like, is this something that you want to come in and stay? And because let me see. Let me just pull on this. Like, is this something that you want? I guess just a yes or no would work for me here. Okay, give me a second. Show me for Siobhan, please. In this situation, what is hidden? What is the guidance? Okay. So the Ace of Cups is interesting, and I've got major chills on this. I'm going to tell you, I'm hearing love is the answer. Love is the answer here. Seven of Swords. I'm asking about what's hidden. The Ace of Pentacles came out, and I was like feeling like, okay, she's getting something from someone. And then the Six of Pentacles came out. I don't feel like that's... So she's being manipulated by something being given to her. Okay. Eight of Wands. The Star. I will say this does feel like this might be the last... this might be the moment where there's the bottom of the barrel situation. All you can do is look up kind of thing. This might be that time. Okay. Because I feel like there's going to be some kind of communication of, I need help. I need healing. I need help. I need healing. Major chills on this. I don't know if somebody connected to her is crossed over or somebody close to her that maybe feels like it would be... Okay. It feels like it would be somebody that... It feels like maybe even a friend, maybe a family member, but somebody that would have... I'm just going to say it. This kind of feels like somebody who may have succumbed to some kind of addiction. Give me a second. What happened? There's somebody that's crossed over that I don't know who this is, though. It doesn't... I don't know that it's family. It could be... Major chills here. Okay, give me a second. This is somebody crossed over. There's a different sensation I get when I'm channeling when somebody's trying to feed me information here that's crossed over. There's somebody that I feel like she's lost that she contacted you and asked for help. Okay. And then she's gone back now. Yeah, I think it's gonna happen again. Said she needed time. There's somebody that's assisting her, okay, that's crossed over. I don't know who this is. It feels like somebody that maybe, I don't know, struggled with something. It doesn't feel like a guide. It feels like somebody's that's crossed over. So this may be, yeah. There's something about her being afraid of something, okay? She may be afraid of like the outcome of something. And this is when I feel this is the bottom of the barrel. There's justice. There could be some sort of legal thing that happens too, but let me get a timing on this. Can you show me timing, please, for Siobhan? Okay. It feels like I don't know. I don't know how to explain that. It feels like somebody maybe that succumbed to something. Does that make sense? Timing on this. Show me timing on this. It's in the future. What is her zodiac sign? Man, okay. I feel like whoever this is wanting to communicate. Give me a minute. Where's my crystal at? Whoever this person is bringing her to you, Scorpio. One of two aunts. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, man, I feel you. I'm getting yeses on that. July. Okay. What happened in July? All right, Mecca, I see your thing here. Did something happen in July? Time is now. This is soon. I feel like she's going to come in soon and ask for this here. I'm seeing Libra, so I think it's Libra season. Could be soon, very soon. There's change here. Libra through Pisces season may be significant for this person, okay? It feels like something happened in July. Was this maybe when this person I don't know how to without breaking code here. I don't know how to. Is this when this person maybe left or like something changed in July with this person? Okay. So I feel like this is relatively soon. No later than Aquarius season. Okay, no later than Aquarius season does this come through, but it might be sooner than that. I feel like it could be Libra season because this Justice card showed up. All right. There's a like, in the dirt. Like, I don't mean that like death. Okay, I mean that like bottom of the barrel. Okay, the only way you can look is up here. Okay. All right. Hopefully that helps, my love. Okay, let me tackle Mecca, and then I'm going to we'll do an intuitive exercise. We'll talk a little bit about collapse codes, and then I've got to go. All right. You've got a promotion, Mecca, but me and my boss who speak two different languages, it's very stressful working with him. What's the problem? Will this ever get better? Okay. You're welcome, hon. You're welcome, Siobhan. Keep me posted. I did, Will. I've got you. I'll get you. Let me do Mecca real quick, and then I'll do you. Sorry. Sorry, I need to start. There it is. Okay, hang on. Mecca. What is the problem here? What is the problem here? Mecca, does this have something to do with like your ideas? It feels like it's about communication. It could also be about like ideas. Like you have different ideas. You have a different way of like processing here. This person just seems kind of dry. I don't. Mm, okay. I bet you're not expecting this. Either okay, so Mecca, this person is dealing with something personal. That's part of it. Now, it could be that you remind them of something personal. I don't think you were expecting that. Mecca, you just need to I don't think it's I feel like this person's kind of dissatisfied with something in their life, okay? And it feels like whatever this is, it may be something with a spouse or an ex-spouse or something like this. There's the tower. Phew. It seems to me that you guys just have different ideas. There you have like this healing aura about you that I think this person picks up on. Like it could be like it feels like a person would be like, "Ugh, I hate that they're so happy," or you know what I'm saying? I know nothing about no, I am in a new job I know nothing about, and my boss is very logical and expects me to know everything, and I'm the only person of color in my whole group. Your job here is to be okay. That's what I'm seeing here. There's a healing aspect to you. There's a high vibrational aspect to you that this person picks up on. There is something that this person is dissatisfied with in their life. Okay. And it's probably the reason what you're dealing with this person expects you to know everything and all this, right? There's something about this person hurting from a past situation where maybe they were let me just get clarity on this person's energy toward this. This has nothing to do with you. There's a 3. It leaks into the workplace, I'm telling you. Okay. Um, this person may think that you're immature, but I feel like there's actually something that they're dissatisfied with in their life or something that they feel hurt by in their life, and it seeps into the work environment. Yeah, but here's the thing. This really doesn't have anything to do with the work environment. This has to do with something in his personal life. Okay. You just need to be the light here. You need to be a healing force. You don't let this because knowing this, Mecca, knowing that this is something personal in this person's life that leaks into the 3D in the work environment. Knowing that, just put this shield up to not allow this to impact you. Be yourself. You're impacting this person, and I don't think you even realize that you are. You don't need to let this person get to you. Just continue to do what you're doing, okay? That's what I'm saying. That's what he's picking up. You said you're always happy and genuinely authentic and unapologetically you. This is how he's looking at this. He's like, "What? 4 of Cups. Why is she so happy?" This person's not happy with something in their life or they struggle with something in their life. They're hurting from something, okay? So just keep being who you are. Be the light, all right? Do the best you can. You're the collateral damage, right? Right. Right. Lena, I drink sometimes I drink one, sometimes I drink two. I'm doing my macros again, so I Okay, Will, I'm gonna get you, and then we'll do our intuitive exercise here. I got one. I got one for you. Okay, I'm excited to do it with you. All right. You'd love some guidance on totally detached from spouse. Oh, that's right. But it's like God has put my true soulmate in my path. We are so aligned. Problem is, I don't need ex-spouse coming back. Okay. A Cooper's Hawk. Okay. Emailed you a pic. All right. Um. Wow. Okay. Well, I feel like there's something about like telepathically or just like intuitively, she kind of knows maybe something is up here. Okay. There's something about maybe you're slowed down or something about you kind of pulling your energy back or not taking direct action toward her anymore. Like you've pulled your energy back here. See that Nine of Swords and the Ace of Swords. She's picking up something going on here. Okay. She's got clarity about that. There you go, Mecca. Just keep doing you, boo. Don't let this it's not you. It's the something in this person's personal life. She's picking up something going on. Okay. So I do feel like she may try to, is this something she's gonna come back to or communicate with here with Will? Eight of Pentacles. Yes. Eight of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords wanting to work on things. So yeah, that's weird. It's like if you decide to move on or you start interacting with another energy, it's like you sent her divorce papers 2 months ago. She probably checks my call logs. Yeah. Yeah, if she's sensing that somebody is around, that you're connecting with something, she's gonna make an appearance here. Okay. So heads up. Just if that's not what you want, then and apparently it's not anymore. Just you have the power whether to respond or not. I would keep it on the down low as much as possible for the sake of things going smoothly. I just saw something fly past my. There are like these, I used to see like the sparkles, right? But there's like these, it's like light photons. I don't know how to explain it. I see they're like bigger. I don't know how to explain it. Okay, let's do an intuitive exercise. Hopefully, I got to all you guys there. Let's see. Ashley sent a. Oh. I wonder if I can share this with you guys. Can I put something in here? No? No, I guess not. Okay. Hold on. I might be able to do it this way. Oh, that wasn't the actual picture. That was what you. That's gotcha. Cooper's Hawk. Okay. You're welcome, Will. You're welcome, my love. You're welcome, Lika. I hope it was helpful. Okay. Intuitive exercise. I need everybody to get to a quiet place. I want you to start taking a few deep breaths, deep belly breaths. Send that breath down through your hips, okay? I'll give you guys a minute. Let me know when you're ready. Gotta find the right one. All right, Will is ready. Who else is ready? Nicole's ready. Match spirit. Okay. All right. Well, obviously, I know the answer to all this. But take those belly breaths, okay, if you haven't yet. Carla's ready. Cheryl's ready. Okay. I want you to focus. Let me get still first before you do this. Ready as ever. Beautiful. Okay. All right, my loves. I have a crystal in my hand. All right, so just close your eyes and I want you to focus on your third eye and I want you to focus on the crystal in my hand. You can, again, take a few breaths, send them down through your hips. I want you to focus not on what the crystal is, but the color. So focus on the color that I have in my hand. Oh, shoot. I'll be back. Y'all do that while I come back. Okay. When you feel like you have it, go ahead and type it in the chat. Okay. One person got the right color. Okay, so I'm not going to say who it is. I want you guys to, okay, so sit with it. Just don't put a super emphasis on like if it changes for you, if it morphs into something else, if you see red and it turns into green, then that's okay. When you're ready for the next question, let me know. We'll do another one after this. Okay, now shifting from the color. All right, don't get hung up on the color that you put, okay? But shifting from the color, what kind of crystal do you feel like it is? If you see even a letter, put the letter. Okay. Are you guys ready for the answer? It was 1:44:44 on the clock when I said that. C or citrine. Okay. This is a harder one, so don't be bummed if you didn't get it. So Richard got it right with purple. Okay. And it's actually, well, you guys can't see it very well. Lapidolite. It's mainly like purple, grayish purple. Okay. That was a hard one. All right. Let's do a more simple one. All right, I want you guys just to close your eyes and imagine seeing a blank sheet of paper. Okay, blank white sheet of paper. Blank white sheet of paper. I'm going to draw a number on this paper. Okay, it's going to be a singular number. Okay, one of the single digits. I want you, the first thing that comes to your mind. Okay, I want you to type that. Good job, Richard. Okay, and pay attention to the sensation that you feel when you're envisioning this number. So I'm going to go ahead and write the number. I want you in your mind's eye to stare at this blank sheet of paper, and the first number that comes up for you, I want you to type it. All right, what number do you see on the paper? If you have a number and then you feel like it changes, go ahead and type that in. All right, when you guys are ready for the answer, let me know. Mm. Everybody ready? Don't be 6. Okay. I actually had the number 8. So Tracy had 7, then 8. Don't be bummed, guys. It takes it it takes time. There's a particular sensation that you get, and usually it's your initial thought, right? Um Lika, it wasn't 6, so you can't see the paper. The number 8. Okay. We'll work on this some more. We'll do it some more. And I want to work on the telepathy too. And this I used to do that with my boys. We'd work on telepathy, and I would when they were younger, and I would be like, okay, what number am I thinking of? And man, they were on it quite often. Or I'd be like, I'm thinking of a color. What color is it? And they were little smart cookies. All right. So we'll do this again. We'll do it. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do different kinds of things like that. I got 2 when you said think of a number. Okay. All right. So as far as collapse codes, okay, I wanted to give you a little information on what this is going to look like uh, for you guys, or just in general, for everybody in general too. Um, this is going to be the deeper evolution of what I already do. Okay. This is where the healing is going to meet the transformation. And this concept of collapsing collapse codes, right? It's this concept of collapsing timelines and patterns and illusions to rise into truth and power. And there's going to be workshops that are going to help assist with this. um this has been very close to my heart. You've heard me mention this coming up, and I'm trying to kind of gear everybody toward that we're going to be shifting this direction. But this is the next evolution of this. Um, it's about breaking down the old constructs that we have been beholden to or programmed into, and collapsing these outdated patterns and the illusions, and like I said, the programming, okay? So we can rise in alignment with divine truth. Um, because you're here and you've supported me through this and in this community, you are all going to be grandfathered in. So this means that you're going to be receiving exclusive collapse codes, freebies. Okay. I've got a journal in the works that I'm excited about. There's going to be early access, of course, to the stuff as I put it up on the website. You guys will already have access to it, but I may not make it available to anybody else. Okay. Um, there will be digital workbooks. There will be guided shadow work tools, printable journals, and there will be courses. Okay. And so you guys will get access as the new material, is released. So you guys have helped me build this foundation, and I want you to have the first access in its expansion. And just I want you guys to know how truly grateful I am for each and every one of you, for being here, because without you guys, this I'd just be here, it'd just be me, right? So the idea is that when people are going through this collapse, when they come into this awareness that something's not right, and there's something that's coming into their awareness about truths that they're realizing, right? It's not punishment. A lot of people look at it as punishment. They look at it as decay or destruction, but it's actually purification, because how God sees this is that it's removing everything that can't hold the frequency for the next chapter. And so it's not really about falling apart. It's really that you're falling into alignment. And you guys have heard me preach about this a lot. So um I'm excited for you guys to shift into this with me. Hopefully, you guys find it beneficial. You guys are always, always, always welcome to send me your feedback, to send me, what you need, or what you feel like would be beneficial, your ideas, your thoughts, all of that. You guys are very much a part of this. Okay. And I'm very excited to be able to give this to you guys, to offer this to you guys. So all right, I have got to jump off. But we November 15th, okay, November 15th, 10 a.m. That is the next live. It doesn't mean we won't go live between now and then, but that's the next one that's scheduled. So I very much look forward to you guys being in that one as well, okay? Yes, workbooks. I'm excited about the workbooks. Y'all just wait. I kind of want to, so I don't want to tell you everything yet, but I'm going to be able to pinpoint specific wounds, and then create um workbooks and courses that are going to help you heal that, to purge that out of your life so that you guys can move forward. And I'm going to do it by there's specific wounds that I'm going to tackle. So well, thank you guys. I really appreciate all of you. And I hope you have a beautiful weekend. And we will talk very soon. Okay. Send you all the love. Namaste.